Welcome to Pretty Problem Podcast. I'm your friendly neighborhood homegirl, Princess Tia, and this is Pretty Problem Podcast. Now, this is my debate style podcast where we discuss controversial topics in a debate style format. We do ask that if you are someone who cannot handle feedback, that you do not share your opinion in this space, as every opinion expressed in this space is up for debate. We also are going to ask that as we have these discussions and debates, that we remain respectful. If you cannot do so, these lovely people dressed in red will escort you to another live for the day. We want to thank you so much for your contributions, both big and small, to what we have going on today. And don't forget, if you are interested in making your diamonds work for you, I have a support challenge. It is an 8,000 diamond entry for a chance to win 80,000 diamonds or more. Our last winner actually got a golden dragon. So that means they turned their 8K into 300,000 diamonds. If you're interested in being a part of that, make sure you let me know before you send that gift. We do have a wheel. Right now, there are 16 spots still available on the wheel. We only have two spots taken. So if you're interested in that, make sure you let me know, and I will gladly have the wheel up to take your entries. But today's conversation is flirting cheating? Now, of course, we got to play the Pretty Problem theme song because, once again, shout out to nobody because I wouldn't have this song if he wouldn't introduce me to it. So yeah, shout out to nobody. Do y'all hear that? Am I tripping?
Resource music.
He like me cause I'm so killer shit, baby. And he like me cause I'm so narcissistic, baby. He want me to put close to the rules. Sometimes I pull up bitches in real uncomfortable. Hey. Cause I'm a real shot. You wanna chill with me, but it's gonna cost some. Cause I'm a pretty problem. I come do we got the fun so far. Hey, I make him work for it. He blowing in my phone, I make him work for it.
Okay, so the way that this works, you get 2 minutes in the date box to express your opinion about the topic or any of the opinions that were expressed about the topic prior to your turn in the date box. Now, normally it starts with me giving my opinion on the topic and then you kind of bounce from there. Now, the twist on this conversation is I'm asking this as a streamer. So, as a streamer, when or as somebody in a regular relationship, or somebody that's dating a streamer, what's the line? Is flirting cheating? Is it once we have established that you are my man or I am your woman? What is the line? Hey,
Hey, so me personally, I think that anything is possible, right? You can have an understanding with somebody that's gonna understand the assignment. Say, for instance, you in a relationship. Thank you, Shake. Say, for instance, you're in a relationship, right? And you and your partner, like, yo, get to this bag, like, you feel me? Go in there, let them know, do a couple winks, get a little extra diamonds, and it's okay. Some people actually are turned on by that, by seeing other people want their partner, and it's okay for them. Now, that's a whole nother side to this topic. But for me personally, like, because it's just in knowing your partner. I know my husband, so I know he don't really fool with stuff like that unless it's like a woman, but with the men, he don't really, he don't like that. So for me, being married, I'm very transparent up front. As soon as I came on tag, I've discussed that. So I do feel like, in a sense, that it can be considered cheating because people will take it too far. And then if you're going to allow your partner to get disrespected, then that's going to turn into a whole nother, you already crossing those boundaries because they're not comfortable with that. And so somebody on here, I guess, or on Meet Me, just got exposed because they realized that he was married and nobody knew.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Because he came on here with another persona.
But was
That
he
is
like doing stuff or
hell yeah, he was talking to a lot of women, a lot.
but was he fucking or was it just like talking?
Yes,
'Cause- Oh
and
wow.
transactional stuff too.
Okay. So when it comes to the streaming, when it comes to the streaming platform, and like what it is that comes with that, what is the difference between harmless flirting and cheating? Like where does the line start? And feel free again if you have an opinion about the topic or the opinions that were expressed on the topic, feel free to request a day card. You're welcome to comment from the comments. Drop your emojis in the comments. Run these comments up. Let's get some viewers in here. If you got some spotlights, drop them too. We gonna get this conversation. I want to talk. What's up? What's up, brother?
So I think number one, it's about communication in general, right? If you communicate it to your partner and it's understood what the aspects of what your line is for that relationship, because everybody's line is going to be different. And as long as you're not trying to move the goalposts or you're not trying to change things up in the midst of it, you'll be fine. I think the real line that gets crossed by a lot of people is when you take shit off the app, or sorry, when you take stuff off the app, and when you start getting into that mode of, oh well, I'm trying to sleep with you, or I'm trying to send you certain pictures, or I'm trying to meet up with you. That turns into a whole different aspect. Yeah, that aspect too, being secretive. Like, why all of a sudden, like, we hang out on Tuesday, but now all of a sudden on Tuesday you got bowling, or you going out to play. You got to hang out with the homeboys all of a sudden, and you get caught up in that mess. I've been there myself, being secretive, doing stuff like that, but it's one of those lessons learned. Like when you're dealing with people, if you communicate your aspects of what you want and how you expect to be treated, you'll never have any issues. The only problem for most people that I found is like when you are creating those boundaries and then one person feels more upset than the other person when they start to see it in action. That's the real
Mm.
problem, because when someone starts flirting with them, starts telling them how beautiful they are, and you realize maybe you haven't done it as much or something like that, then all of a sudden that's when you start to feel like that person's crossed the line or they feel real bad in it.
Mm. Okay, so my question to the live, and this is anybody, both Professor, Dr. Energy, everybody in here. Is it less or more cheating if they do it in front of you? Ooh, we done pulled you out the bed. Oh man.
I'm sitting here working. But look, cheating. It depends on what you and your partner define as cheating. Flirting, harmless. People gonna flirt anyways. If you don't have a jealous partner, flirting don't mean nothing. It's not considered cheating. What's considered cheating is when you go beyond those boundaries as far as touching,
Mm.
in the inbox with other curricular activities, taking it to the next step. That's cheating. Flirting in the live or doing things online, flirting in person, those are all innocent and not harmful to me.
But what is
Now,
flirting?
um going beyond flirting is putting your hands, touching, doing all this stuff. Now, if you end up liking somebody because they're flirting or calling you handsome, that's on you. That's on you.
Oh.
And online, people gonna flirt all the time. I heard somebody mention somebody was married. So what? Whose business is that the person is married? Who business is that somebody's in a relationship? They don't have to disclose that. They can flirt and do whatever they want to the whole doggone time. If you decide that you like the person because you see them off their looks or you like their energy, that's on you. People don't have to disclose their personal information. This is also part of entertainment as well. So you can be on here married, you can be on here in a relationship, and you can entertain and without disclosing your information. Some people may feel offended because you don't tell your business. But who are you for me to disclose my business to? I can flirt. I can say you're handsome. I can say you fine, princess, and all the other stuff. Innocent flirting doesn't mean I want you. I can give you a compliment as well. Giving people compliments nowadays is considered flirting.
Ooh, what is flirting? Let's talk about that, y'all. What falls under the parameters of flirting? Is it just something that make a person feel good? Like I call everybody babe, honey, sweetie, all that. Is that flirting? Am I flirting with you, or am I just saying the name? I'll call the waiter. Excuse me, babe. Can you give me another water? Like,
I call everybody babe and boo too. But I wanted to talk about okay, love you.
right? You call
I
everybody that.
wanted to talk about what is considered cheating though, but now we talking about something else.
Well, the topic was, is flirting cheating?
I feel like I agree with Strawberry. It depends on what you and your partner consider as. I do call everybody babe, boo, honey, handsome, sweetie, but I don't know. I
It's
really
a
don't.
it's a natural thing. Like,
Right.
I feel
Yeah.
like those are niceties. I don't feel like they're flirting terms. Like, I feel like when I'm flirting, it's in my eyes. Like, if I'm flirting with you, because I'm like making
Right. Because it can
faces.
be, I feel like flirting can be harmless and then you can take it to like a sexual level.
Mm. And I think that's where it becomes cheating. Like, I feel like it's not cheating if you giving out little compliments or whatever. But I think it becomes cheating, one, when it's something that would make your partner uncomfortable,
Yeah.
or something that you can't do in front of them. Like, if you wouldn't do it with me standing right here, then it's
Right.
something wrong.
Facts. Right. Exactly. I agree with that.
Thank you,
Hilarious.
single husband.
Not y'all got. I'm live and my stream didn't know that I was in your stream. They answering the.
Well, tell them, come on up here, give me them answers. Box up in your stream and get in the box and let you get in the day box and say they answers. We can do that. We can do a stream to stream exchange. I'm fine with however I can get the engagement.
I know that's right.
Shoot, I like that. I like a topic that get people talking.
And this is it. I like this.
So
Might go in there because my phone over
to
here.
to your point, right? The moment where you feel like you can't do something in front of your partner, that's when I think you really cross the line. You know in your heart you've crossed that line, and
Mm-hmm.
it's one of those. If you can't communicate it either, if you feel like you can't talk to them about it, that's a problem too.
Yes.
Because if you know you're on a stream and you're talking to men or women or whatever for the person, and you get to that point where it's like you're making these people emotionally connected to you. I think
Mm.
that's the other side of it too, because cheating doesn't have to be physical. Cheating can be mental as well. If all of a sudden you start
Mm.
thinking about somebody else more than you're thinking about me, then she got to go, because that's a
Mm.
big aspect that I don't want to deal with. Like if you're spending more time uh, with other men than you want to spend with me, like you're cheating. Like you've made it a point that these men are more important than I am. Then it's time for me to go. And it's the vice versa. I'm not going to sit here and spend time one on one with women, knowing that my partner's probably not going to feel comfortable with that. Even if it's somebody who's very close to me, I know there's certain boundary levels that you have to create and respect, and that's the toughest problem for everybody, because everybody. Well, again, the biggest thing is people don't want to communicate the aspects of what they do and don't want or want to deal with. And when you don't, and then you leave that out there, and that person does it, that's when people get mad. And now they're saying you're cheating. You're saying you're a cheater. You're doing this. You're doing that. If you can talk through anything and you can do it in front of that person, I think you're fine. Outside of that, I think it's time for you to look in the mirror and realize that you're probably doing something wrong.
Mm. And I think that's a big one, right? Like, a lot of the time people don't know or don't feel like they're doing something wrong. And that, I think, is also what makes it cheating. Like, if you feel like what you're doing is wrong, you're cheating. Ooh, now she's in your VIP gifts now. I'm trying to cool this phone down. Might
What
have to
y'all in
change
here
location.
talking about?
Know your word. New daddy in the building. And you in a relationship. So this is good. Ooh.
What
Hello,
y'all in here
Mike.
talking about?
So today's topic for Pretty Problem Podcast is flirting cheating.
Depends.
Depends on
Depends
what?
on
I
what
need
your
your answer. Is flirting
it
cheating to you?
depends on what your intentions are. Like what's and it depends on what a person's definition of flirting is.
Okay, so what is flirting to you?
What's flirting to
I'm
me?
going inside, Daddy. My phone gets
I
too
mean,
hot.
I really don't flirt with nobody, not no more. But when I used to, it used to be
You said when you used
when
to
I
do what?
used to when I used to it'd be like compliments or oh well, it just be compliments.
So do you feel like calling a woman beautiful or saying like hi beautiful? No, I just wanted to sit this down. I didn't have enough freedom.
I mean, if
Yes, that is that is flirting.
if she if y'all can like say I'm with my girl and we both see a female and I'm like, hey, look at her, she pretty, and she agree with me, it's not necessarily, like because we done both agreed on it. I'm sorry, I'll be right back. She waking up. She laying on my chest right now.
Oh, the baby or the mama?
The baby.
Oh, hi, little mamas.
She keeps scooting up.
Ninjas be in their fifis.
Like,
Oh,
I want to be involved. Okay, I feel like flirting can become cheating once it crosses the line and it becomes sexual. Because flirting can be harmless. I really believe that flirting could be harmless. Like, I agree with him also. Like, what is your intention behind the flirting? Like, what are you? I feel like the sexual line is what's that thing?
oof. I gotta try to get all that trend back. I don't know. That's why I switched rooms because of the phone getting hot and it was slowing down when you were sending stuff. So I came in the house.
Señorita, yes, that is cheating. When you're with your woman and you say hi beautiful to somebody else, that's cheating. Because that's
What makes
flirting.
that
It
cheating?
doesn't matter. Huh?
What makes that cheating?
The fact that it's the language, it's suggestive. When you're saying hi beautiful as opposed to just saying like, oh my God, you're beautiful, it's different. Hi beautiful is more like you're fishing. So it's like, and then on top of that, like if you in your relationship and you're with a woman and your woman is not like, y'all not actively looking for a unicorn or a third wheel or whatever, it's disrespectful. I think it's even disrespectful to even be with your woman and look at somebody else. But that's just me.
Okay, so what if you're saying like, "Hi, beautiful, can you give me a water?"
Nope. That's still inappropriate. You shouldn't you shouldn't be commenting on the way another person looks if you're in a relationship with somebody, especially if your significant other is with you right there. You never know what that could cause. You could make your significant other feel some type of way. You could trigger her insecurities, something that women are often like, you know, faced with and that they're constantly trying to work on and stuff like that. So, you know, like flirting is never okay. It's always cheating. and you should not flirt if you have a woman at home.
Yeah, like go get me a water, pretty. Or like what you've never pet named the waitress or like at a restaurant you never been like, hey, excuse me, beautiful, can you get my?
Disrespectful, disrespectful.
Well, I call women beautiful a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry. Shit, taki mushrooms. I gotta reset that.
Definitely to each their own, because I don't care if I'm in front of or not in front of my woman. I can still call another woman beautiful and not have the intent to have anything else behind it. It goes back to why I forget who made it. It is about intent, right? So if you have an intent to make a comment to see what you can get out of it, that's a whole different story. And then you get into the aspects of, you know, it's is it just a physical contact then at that point? If I happen to tap her on the arm to get her attention, what this really reminds me of is like a lot of these like memes and like reels and stuff where you see like a man sitting at the table mad nervous because a woman across the table is like got them punked, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, you call him the waitress beautiful? Oh, you look at her in the eyes. That for some women that's cheating. They want you to look down at the table while you talking to this other woman because they don't want you looking at another woman. So it's really about ultimately the relationship that you're in. Can you define your boundaries? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? And if you can't do it, then that's probably not a good person for you in the first place.
Mr. O, you got a lot to say. Hi, Rico.
Listen,
Welcome
you,
to the
you can
stream.
definitely
Welcome to
be
the
lying to that person. They might not be the most attractive thing in the world. But, hey, pretty lady, can you go ahead and grab me that water real quick? Hey, listen, I'll be quick to say that. I don't give a fuck. Listen, that water get there a lot faster.
But I think that this topic in particular is hitting the both of y'all the way it is because Virgos, in my opinion, are natural flirts.
I won't disagree with that for the first time ever. I,
Yes.
I, I think there's some
As-
truth to that
So,
aspect.
as someone who has flirting in their DNA, it really is just a part of you being you. It has nothing to do with you actually liking a person or wanting them or anything other than you just talking.
But so I think we kind of getting words confused. I think a lot of what we describing as flirting is more like charisma. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of that person's personality. I would define flirting as basically causing someone else to desire you. You know what I'm saying? Like in any way, because like a big way of flirting, but
I'm
real
finna reset
subtly,
it.
is to just start bringing somebody food. If you start feeding a person, you're flirting with them.
Ooh,
Like you know what I'm saying? Just like a coworker on a daily basis, you just start bringing them food with you. You don't have to ever say nothing, but that's causing you know what I'm saying, a desire within them because you're meeting a need for them, that kind of thing. So it doesn't have to be what you say, it can be what you do, or it could be lack of
he said
attention.
buying your coworker lunch is flirting.
Man, like not giving a person attention can be flirting too. You know what I'm saying? That one person that you just won't talk to in the office. Like you're creating a desire. They want you to come talk to them. So you being friendly with everybody else except for them can be a method of flirting as well. And you ain't even doing nothing. But that's from a person who flirts all the fucking time.
He said you could not be doing anything at all and you could be flirting. That's deep. Mm.
Like you said, you be doing it with your eyes. You can do it energetically, like just whatever is gonna cause that person to want you more, or want you around, or want you to say something to them. All of that's flirting.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna take this out for 1 second. Whoever in line, get back in line. Told that dude I was gonna reset it. If y'all just now popping in, welcome to Pretty Problem Podcast with your friendly neighborhood homegirl, Princess Tia. This is my debate style podcast where we discuss controversial topics in the debate style format. Today's topic is flirting cheating. And I want to hear this from our aspect as us being streamers with the energy that we provide specifically in this space. Is it bound? Are we crossing a boundary every time we acknowledge our gifters and call them the things that they want to be called? Uh, let's talk about it. Thank you, brother.
So looking at it from like this, from what he just said, it's not my responsibility to worry about what that person's feeling on the other side of this when I do something. Because at the end of the day, my intent is just to make them feel, good about themselves. I'm not doing it for the intent to make them want me or desire me, but they might get that from that. So if I say, good morning, beautiful, or good morning, queen to somebody, and I say that every single morning, and then all of a sudden that person desires me, how is that my fault? How can I take responsibility for that aspect and saying that I'm flirting with that person? Again, it just might be a compliment. And then from an aspect of being like a streamer, like our intent makes all the difference in the world. Everyone can almost tell most times when there's some type of intent. I see all the time. You will know when I'm flirting with you for the intent to want to be with you. I will make it known. You will feel it and you will see it. And it won't just necessarily be directly from this app perspective. I will step outside of this app to really get to know you for who you really are outside of here and really understand, like, who are you? So if I have a woman, guess what? All that extracurricular activity outside of the app, it dies. It's something that has to go away, because when you get outside the realm of this environment that we're in right now, you're playing with fire, because you are taking that flirting that you're doing on the app and now you're taking it a step further. And I believe for most people, they're going to find a problem.
Absolutely.
I feel like from a streaming aspect, it also, there's that line. There's that line that you cross. Like it's one thing to, like, say, hey, handsome, or thank you, handsome, you know what I'm saying? But then, like, the body language that goes with the flirting. Like, are you inviting this person and making this person feel like they do have a chance? I feel like when you're doing that, then it can turn into cheating. Like the expectation, like, what are your intentions? You know what I'm saying? Is Yeah, I feel like the intent behind the flirting is what takes it from flirting to cheating.
Okay. So, do you feel like flirting in exchange for things is cheating?
See, I'm a Virgo and I'm a natural flirt. So sometimes I do it without, I flirt like I breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like it literally, sometimes I be like, listen, I don't mean nothing by it. Like, please don't take this personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cute, you handsome, you fine, you whatever. Ain't nothing gonna happen. So I feel like I don't know how to answer that question. I honestly don't know how to answer that question, because it's seamless for me. I flirt without realizing.
So the question is still on the table. The Virgos are the Virgo don't want to answer it. But the question is
That's my
is
answer, and I'm
flirting in
sticking to it.
exchange for things cheating?
Mm. No, because what if the thing that I'm getting is for us? Like, I'm flirting for us, honey. What are you talking about? I'm coming home with something. Like,
I did that. You okay?
Yes, yes, señorita. It's in language. It's not about like the other guy said. It's in the language. It's in your action, how you look, how you're suggesting. But the answer to your question is yes. Flirting is cheating. If you have a woman at home and you say something like damn beautiful, what's up? That is flirting. That's not a compliment. A compliment is hi beautiful. That's a compliment. Thank you beautiful. That's a compliment. You get what I'm trying to say?
But
When you're
okay,
flirting,
hand me this real quick, beautiful. Is that's flirting or that's normal?
that's like borderline. I mean, you can call somebody beautiful. That's not that's a compliment. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, to say like you are beautiful, that's a compliment. But to be like, being beautiful, what's up? You get what I'm trying to say? It's different. It's in the language and how you're using it and how you're saying it. So,
Okay. So
you know what I'm saying? And then on top
how
of
long
that,
have you been
as
on
a
this app in
streamer,
particular,
huh?
Mr. Garfunda?
Garifuna baby. I've been on this app like off and on for like mad long, like 3 or 4 years. But as a
Okay.
streamer, sometimes it's necessary to flirt with your audience because as a streamer, your sole responsibility is to entertain your audience and keep them captivated into what you're talking about and what you're saying. And sometimes, when you have somebody that's gifting you, you get what I'm trying to say? It's flirting becomes necessary because people want to feel like they're doing something. They're active in your stream, like they're helping you. They're doing you a service. So it's necessary.
Okay. So when it comes to being a streamer, is flirting cheating?
No. Again, and I'll take it from the not the app perspective, but from a different profession. Look at strippers. Their job
Mm.
is to talk to you and make you entertain and make you feel like you're very important. And guess what? You're doing that in exchange for money at the end of the day. And guess what? When you go home and you bring home that $1,000, $2,000 bag, your significant other shouldn't care. What the fuck do they care? Listen, thank you for the $2,000. Let's go spend this, baby. Let's go have a ball. Listen, I'm taking care of all the bills. We're using this to go on a trip together. I don't give a fuck. Like you should know your partner before you got into that relationship. If you knew that person
Mm.
was a stripper beforehand, cool. Guess what? You should know they're still a stripper probably. If you know that person was a streamer when you were dating them and you were trying to get into a relationship with them, you know how they acted in their stream. Why do you think that they're going to just change all of a sudden because you got into a relationship? All
Well,
women. Go ahead.
I think if we take it back to our conversation about should your partner tell you how to dress, people said one of the things they said was like once you get into a relationship, things change. Like it's supposed to be like a certain part of you that activates or what have you that suddenly creates or has more boundaries than the version of you that was single.
Yeah, the boundaries is I'm not gonna go out and sleep with another woman now at this point. Like
But it's all right for you to make a girl feel good for a golden dragon. That's what you're saying.
I'm in here and that Goldie Dragon drops and she felt good about dropping that Goldie. Guess what, baby? We're going on a vacation. I just got $1,000. Well, we out. Like, who cares? Like, I'm not crossing a line with that person. I'm not messaging them. I'm not calling them on the phone. I'm not entertaining that aspect. If my entertaining them becomes more of me entertaining them than my partner, that's when it becomes a problem. Then that flirting becomes a problem, and it might become cheating. There's a lot of different aspects that can go into it, but again, communicate.
Oh, there we go. We got King Flirt Virgo in the box. Y'all done got it. Y'all gonna get it now.
So what the problem is a lot of niggas can't stand the heat in the kitchen. That's the problem. Niggas come in and they feel entitled or they feel like they doing something because they something of you. Instead of just sitting back in the back seat, sipping your little Pepsi or your Hugs juice, letting your baby get her shine on, people want to get their shine on and stand next to her. But if you know your role or play your position and y'all both eat, then y'all, boom, you know what she doing and she know what you doing. So for me, I told you yesterday, I'm not dating nobody that's not a streamer because I'm not getting off tag no time soon. So for you, if you that type of person that can't handle the fact that hey baby, how you doing? Ooh, you look good today. Okay, I see you today. Man, did you lose 3 pounds? Oh shit, fuck. Now, the same woman that can have access to my phone as well. Huh, baby, what you doing? Huh? Here you go. Boom, check my inbox. Do this. If you have that intuition in your head, let me see this. She has that. Now, you niggas, if you ain't want to give her your phone, there you go. Boom. There you go, right there. So we tend to just sit here and we can't handle the pressure of a woman being successful on the app because we want to shine with her, you know. For me, I prefer to sit in the back seat. You know, I didn't flirt on, baby. Flirt on.
Get us these diamonds. Get us a couple goldies.
You know why? Because I'm making her smile on the outside of this bitch and on the inside of this bitch.
Talk your shit with the smack in the middle. Eat them up. He said, I'm going to eat and I'm going to eat y'all up. What?
And it's taking me out, okay? The lip smacking is taking me out. But I agree. Let me do my thing, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let them
Thank
take
you.
care of me so I could take care of you. Okay? You know, like, come on. Don't block our blessings. Don't block
Don't
our
block
blessings.
our blessing.
That's how I feel.
So G Way is talking about. So G Way, you don't feel like it's cheating if somebody gives you a golden dragon and you give them a little piece of that peen because they gave you a golden dragon. You don't
Wait
feel
a
like
minute
that's
now.
cheating?
Now we no oh wait, see now. I ain't
You ain't
giving
see what
nothing
he
else but
said?
this
He said,
golden.
"Drop the dragon, I dropped the D."
To me or to her. See, I no. Well, we already know my stance on that. Ain't nobody giving me something for you ain't getting shit but a
I
thank
get
you.
it. What you get, Mr.
A
O?
thank
What do
you.
you? How do you understand that? And G Way, you talking about? Wait, you said it. I'm just going reading your comment. I want to know where this is going. So, what about you, Mama?
Right. Because I was like,
You
are you
are in your
if you giving up
stream,
some
you're
if you
you're
giving
you're
up
you're
some dick
engaging with
for
your audience, and somebody is like, it's some man in your stream, you calling them baby, you say, "Oh, Big Daddy, I really like this conversation we having," and boom, he drop you a goldie. Did you just cheat on your man?
thank you. Hell no. No, I did no. No. And if my man feel like I cheated on him, he needs some fucking therapy because what is happening inside of you to make you question what I got going on. You should know me and my integrity well enough to know that we about to go shopping. We say thank you. Like you get in the camera, say thank you too. Goddamn type shit.
So y'all saying just because it's over the internet is not. So if I drop, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing it in person, we can't. What's the difference, right? Like if I go to a bar and come home with money, was that cheating?
Ooh, okay, I like that. That's my question. That was actually my next question. I'm glad you asked it for me. So let's take this into the real world. We are at the mall, and I'm walking past someone to get something, and I say, "Excuse me, handsome." He see me, and "Ooh, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm fine. I'm just trying to get this bag." And he decides to buy me the bag because I called him handsome to get past him. Did I just cheat on my man?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of where you at with it, but I mean, if y'all out hustling like that, then that's one thing. But if you just randomly up on that, then yeah, you kind of stepped over the line. You jumped over, came back real quick. You know what I'm saying? But because a nigga like me would be like, if you want to play that game, let's play. Let's see who can get the most shit today.
Hey, that would actually probably be a really fun game to play with an attractive partner.
Yeah, I'd be down
Like
with some
y'all
stupid
both
shit.
fine as fuck, go in the mall and see who come out with the most stuff at the end.
Just going hard. You know what I'm saying?
I think the man might win though, because women be spending a little bit more money than men.
It depends on what city you in.
Right,
Depend
because
on
in
where you
Atlanta, clean them up. I clean a nigga up real fast. Take me to the A. Consider that bet won. Consider it won.
at. Are you
Cause
sure
yeah,
about that?
take me to the A. You know
Hold
what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah, take me to the A. I listen. I was in Atlanta getting stuff, and fuck me, Jesus. I
You
forgot
got
to
it again.
date him again.
Goddamn. So in this, I don't give a fuck about this. Here's what I know about relationships, and on or off the app don't make no difference. At the end of the day, she's with me for not just my money. Because if she's just with me for my money, then there's gonna be a problem. That flirting is gonna turn into some cheating. Because guess what? There's always gonna be another man that's probably got a bigger bag than I got. My bag ain't small, but there's always gonna be another person who got a bigger bag. So spending money on somebody that ain't shit. How can you make that person feel? That's a whole different story. Can I make them laugh? Do they find me attractive? Listen, there's a whole bunch of aspects that can go into this, and it's a desire and intent that someone has in that relationship and what you want to get out of it that makes all the difference in the world. I don't give. And if I come up here and I call you beautiful every single day of the week, ain't nobody ever going to think twice about that aspect. If I get into a relationship and I still call you that, no one's going to think twice about that aspect because they know the type of relationship that we already have established. You little sis, like, so what difference does it make? Does it matter now because I'm in a relationship that I should have to change what I'm saying to you all of a sudden? Like my partner needs to be secure in themselves. The same way that Mr. O talking about playing his role and whatever he's doing. Guess what? I need her to play her role, and I'm gonna play my role.
Oh, he said it. I was waiting for somebody to say it. Oh, he said, "Play your role. Stay in your position. Stay in your place." Ooh.
And I say that respectfully because if I'm out here paying all the bills and I'm doing all this stuff and I have to call someone beautiful and you gonna get mad, you're not gonna last. That's all there is to it, because there's no harm in this, because at the end of the day, if I'm getting an extra bag for the fact that I'm calling someone beautiful and you got a problem with that and I'm spending it on you, shit, get the fuck out. Or sorry, get the hell up out of here. Like
get it out. Get it out. Go ahead. You can cuss. We ain't featured. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta reset this for Frank. Big Wood, please get back in line because I know you got something good to say. Libras, we get a bad rap for flirting because we are polite.
Hey, that's because I know better. You know what I mean? When you know better, you do better. Like, for real, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. Me, when I get my companion, I'm done with this shit. Because I know me. It's too many of you fine motherfuckers on here in the first place. Be honest with you. That's 100% honest. And if she just happened to be a streamer, I don't give a fuck, because I believe in you shouldn't take away something that somebody loves to do unless it gets in my motherfucking way. So all that, as long as it ain't getting in my way, I'm cool with that shit. I ain't gonna be in there though. You know what I'm saying? I remove myself from this shit if I was serious about somebody.
So what changes about that? Like, so are your intentions when you flirt with people specifically to find a partner? Is that the only time you flirt?
No, I flirt all the time. You know, we Libras. That's just what the fuck it is. Like, I love women. So if I don't give a fuck, I'm in the gas station, we on the app, wherever, I love women. And I love making y'all feel good. Like, if your hair looks phenomenal, I'm going to tell you. Your hair looks phenomenal. I love to see you smile and shit, make you blush and shit. Especially when you get to looking at them and you telling them how, ooh, you know what I'm talking about? When you getting that reaction and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, support them and shit. Because a lot of people, not even just women, you know, their self-esteem be fucked up. So you never know how you might affect somebody just by saying something nice to them. You know what I'm saying? But my woman, I ain't with all that. Like, we was talking about the bar and all that shit. Hell nah, I don't give a fuck how much money this nigga trying to give you. I'm a different type of guy.
He said, I don't give a. You better not take that money from that.
Yeah. Don't let me find out. No problem.
What's that?
Damn, I'm rolling up. Who the fuck got out the box? I thought I had one more turn.
Somebody got out of line for sure. It was four people in line.
I'm cool on you. Yeah, you can alliterate what's going on. Go ahead. Introduction.
All right, y'all. If y'all just now popping in, welcome to Pretty Problem Podcast. I'm your friendly neighborhood homegirl, Princess T, and this is Pretty Problem Podcast, my debate style podcast, where we discuss controversial topics in a debate style format. Now, because my phone overheated and we lost the last stream, I'm gonna give y'all 30 more minutes on this one. But after that, we gotta move to the next thing. I think I want to part two this one though, because y'all got a lot to say. My Virgos is in here strong, okay? They is strong with these opinions.
Make it one though. Make them on. I'm good. Look, see, this is another thing about it. Don't be dating somebody just to date somebody. Like, know that person inside out. Like, know what's gonna trigger them. Know what's gonna get them mad. Know what's gonna get them happy. Like for real. Know the person that you're fucking with.
That's a big one.
When you know that person, okay, put it like this: do y'all love everybody the same? No. So once you commit and you show that this person has that loyalty and I can give you the world, I can give you my damn social security number, then we lit. We lit. We lit.
Frank, please. That way you know what lies to tell. Please, Frank.
Most people y'all have bad intentions. And they realize that y'all have bad intentions, and y'all get upset about having bad intentions. Another thing I wanted to say is some people, you want to be the boss because you either big or you bad, but your pockets ain't adding up on this motherfucking app. So when you have something to say about that and you stop that person from making their money on this bitch, then you definitely pack your bags. Pack your bags. We go to Disneyland.
Not they affecting the money. I feel like you got something. You got something to say?
Even the dog want to chime in on this. Let me find out you got a Virgo dog.
Facts. In real life, it still applies. The intent behind the flirting is what takes it from flirting to cheating. Cause again, I will flirt. I will come home. Let's have that game. I like the game. Like, let's see who come home with more shit because I'm gonna win every single time. And then we just gonna live a happy life. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just gonna live a happy life. I feel like you have to like. I feel like also the person what our intent is one thing, but how it's perceived is another. So our intent could not be to be disrespectful or to go outside the relationship. But if my partner is perceiving that I am, that's a conversation that's gonna have to be had. Like communication in addition with flirting is extremely important because my partner is yeah.
Okay, so my question to you is, do you think that personal confidence has an effect on how you view the severity of flirting?
100%.
Mm.
Because if you're insecure, it don't matter who you flirt with. If you flirt with a dog, you're gonna feel like they about to go cheat on you.
Mm. Ooh. Okay. Now I got that question for everybody in line. Do you feel like personal confidence has something to do with how you look at flirting? Like if you're an overly confident person or if you're a regular confident person, do you view flirting a little bit less severe as someone who may be less confident than you? Mr. O said, absolutely. And then he put it in caps. He said, absolutely. Oh, that hit for you, that hit for you. Because, okay, I want to say I'm a very, very
You didn't
confident
date her.
person.
You
Ooh,
didn't
come
date
on,
her.
Miss Energy. Good energy.
You didn't date her though. So you're gonna have to reset the box.
I didn't date mama?
Uh-uh.
Oh, shit.
But what I would say is that it definitely has it has something to do with um a lot to do with your sense of confidence and stuff. I do feel like everybody has different dynamics though. It's what works for your relationship. Some people are out here swinging. Some people like to see their other their partner messing with another person. It's everybody has their own thing, and I feel like it depends on what is comfortable to you and the person that you choose to be with. If it works for you to do that and be like, listen, we gonna manipulate the fuck out of these people and get all their money, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go to the Bahamas. And that works for you, then that works for you. But understand that when that person see you in Publix or Kroger or the grocery store, if they see you in real life, you already opened that door. So don't come up here getting mad trying to punch a person because they violated your space because you already opened the door for that type of dynamic. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
understand that you're going to, in a sense, feel disrespected in some points if the situation arises. So that person gave you a goldie. That might come down to that person being crazy or stalking you, or taking it too far or really feeling like they got a relationship with you. You don't know what's going to happen. Right hand.
Okay. So my question here now for you is, if a person does take your innocent flirting to the next level, is it your fault or is it their fault?
Um, I mean, it would be my fault if my intent to flirt is to get something out of them. I guess, like I'm doing this because I did it on.
Mm. Okay, I gotta reset it after you must. Oh.
What's the question?
Do you feel like if you're harmlessly flirting and they take your intent and they change the intention, Is it your fault if they get like if they give you something because of they how they feel? Is it your fault or is it their fault?
Once again, know your partner. So as a streamer and dating a streamer, your partner know how you stream. They know your streaming, like what you do in your live. So evidently for me, no, it shouldn't bother her and it wouldn't bother me. So it wouldn't be no over excessively nothing because this is what you do, you know? But once again, what are you doing out? Once you hit that live button in that bad boy, what are you doing? What are you doing then? I can answer 2 questions in this box. Give me another one.
Okay. Now my other question that I had asked was what did I ask Mama Yusoka? God darn it. No, you answered that in the comments. Okay. My next question for you flirters is where do you draw the line? Like once you realize that a person is misunderstanding your flirting, where do you draw that line?
You draw the line when somebody texting your ass good morning. You draw the line when you goddamn like, I don't know, because even I'm gonna stir it up. I've even cashed app somebody on here because that's just been their caption. Oh, I need something for the day, just to make somebody feel good. Now, when your partner's sitting here and it's actually your money, so I've done nice shit just because I'm friendly. I don't have no intentions. I don't want to fuck you. I don't want your phone number or nothing. I just want to bless you for the day. That's it. And my partner's cool with that because I don't know, we have that type of vibe, G. That's it. Bless somebody for the day, and that's why we keep getting blessed. What you talk?
The max of kindness and shit. But I like how the lady thought. I like what she said though, because that makes a whole lot of sense to me. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people out here on usury and shit. I feel like if you just being honest and upfront, that's not on you. That's on them. If you telling them. Now, if you playing with their brain, that's a different story. That's just mind manipulation and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I like that though. I like what she was saying and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I live by this rule of thumb. I'm gonna leave y'all with this one though. Don't treat nobody how you don't want to be treated and shit. If you know going outside, you effing around on your pregnant wife, you know how you would feel if she was still hit if she was humping your man while she was pregnant with your kid. That's how you gotta look at stuff. You know what I mean? If you look at it like, oh, I know how I would feel if she was doing this to me, why am I gonna do it to her? Or vice versa. That's just how I think. You know
I don't know because I'm a natural, like I said, with us being Libras, we're naturally flirty people. I got to reset this box. So whoever in line, y'all have to get back in line because I got.
Oh, you go ahead and set me now if you want to.